Hello everyone, it is Susan here and welcome to my channel. I want to say hello and welcome to all my new subscribers. It's fabulous to have you here with me. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying my channel. I do, a bunch of different stuff, and I hope that you're enjoying that. So in today's video, I wanted to do a flip through of my envelope journal that I'm giving to my friend who is moving from New Jersey down to Tennessee. They just closed on their house yesterday in Tennessee. So it's really happening. It's really real. And I'm happy for them, but sad for me. She's my bestest crafty friend. Yeah. And she only lives a half hour from me, so we would get together, almost every month. So, yeah. But anyways, so I made this for her. And this whole cover, I actually did on different collaborations that I had hosted. And so these are the charms. I had put this beautiful, beautiful lace on the front and the back of this journal. And then I had put some trim, over here to the side. I'm just holding it together with this beautiful piece of jute. It's nice and heavy and it's beautiful. And of course I have sewn buttons up here. Under here is actually a picture that I printed on my printer of a slow stitch wall hanging that I made. It was the first one that I ever made, and I printed it out by mistake, and I'm like, oh, well, it fits on here perfectly. So that's what is under the lace. And the cover of it, and you can even see it, is a bubble envelope. So it's just a mailing envelope. Oh, and I put the beautiful edges on here, the gold edges, and got those from a crafty friend as well. And yeah, so the whole thing is made with envelope. So on the inside, I put DIY shop scrapbook paper made by Crate Paper, which is an older collection. I used it to cover all of the envelopes in the inside of the journal. So that's what this paper is here. This is the DIY shop. And yeah, so I'm just going to take you through the pages and I'll explain briefly what I did, because I do have a playlist, and I'll have it below in the description box of all the videos, because there's a lot in here. It would take forever if I went really slow, but I'll just kind of I'll share with you as I go along. So here's the first envelope. And I did try to include as much wallpaper as possible, because it's wallpaper that she gave to me that was her mother's. So I'm trying to make this even sentimental, so to speak. The clock can represent all the time that she and I spent together. I do think I'll see her again. I think she'll come up this way. But you know how that goes, right? And then in here, I just put a little inventory tag. And I am going to tell her to please use it, write on it, use it. Here's a tag. And another little tuck spot with this inside. And then over here, this fabric, right here, this top fabric, I was with her when I bought this. I bought it in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, and it was probably 9 years ago at this point. And it was when we were on one of our crafty retreats with a bunch of friends, and we went to the shop that sold a lot of fabric, and that was a piece that I bought there. So that would be, something that is special to her. And she knows that I've recently started slow stitching, so that's why I have this page. Over here, I just have this little tag. Over here, I have another tag that I made with more fabric down here. And this is a recipe, and it represents that, like, believe it or not, I'm 63 years old and I'm learning how to cook. And she knows that. So that kind of represents that story there. We have another clock back here. Over here is just a little paper clip with some fabric and just little fun things in there, right? This is, again, a lot of this stuff is from collaborations. I'm trying to think, you know what, you're going to see something in here that I probably shouldn't share yet. So I'll go over that page real quick. Maybe I won't even show it because that video hasn't posted yet. But yeah, so this was part of the napkin collaboration. And yeah, so then over here, I actually have some pieces in here. So Joanne, if you are watching this, you're going to recognize some of these pieces. So like this tag right here, this little paper clip right here, they are pieces that Joanne from Junk Journal Treasures has made. And they were just perfect for here. And these little pieces are just like little things that I had, right, in my collection. And she can definitely take this off and, you know, write on the back. I had this cute little paper clip. It has a, I just ruined it. Wait a minute, let me get this back on there. It just goes over this right here. It's a little pencil with a little blue bow, super cute to just hold it on there. And another tag that I made. And the reason why I decided I wanted to give her this journal was because one of the times that she was here for the day, and like we would do crafty days where we would just craft all day long, and I was working on this with her here in my house. At that time, I didn't know I was going to make it for her. And she had made the comment, she goes, you know, you're going to take that and you're going to take these envelopes and you're going to just make it look gorgeous. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, okay, so now that it's done, I want her to have it. I don't know how gorgeous it is, but it is fun. And then here's another tag. And that was also from Joanne. So check out Joanne's Etsy shop. This is just a digital. I made a little pocket. Over here, this is actually, I believe this is from a winning from Brittany Linger, because I recently won a giveaway that she was having. So again, just fun little things in here, right? This was for a collaboration as well, this paper clip, altered paper clip. And one of the things, you know, like I really want her to use this. I really do. Now, I can't make her use it, of course, but I really want her to use it. And so I'm going to, you know, say that to her probably a few times. I want to move this down, this page, and it's not going down for me. There we go. So, because what I think she will do with it, which is what I do, so this is how I know this. When I get something like this, I tend to just like put it on a shelf to just look at it and to, you know, maybe look through it every once in a while. And here's some more of the wallpaper. And just kind of, you know, fond memories, right? This, I watercolored this, and she and I, like I was teaching her to watercolor about a year ago. This is a little envelope, and I have more goodies in here. And over here, she can write on here and here. This is just a paper flower I had made. I put a postcard in here. This is actually from Sherry's shop, Turquoise Dreaming, from her Etsy shop. So if you're interested, I think she still has some of the postcards, the old vintage postcards available. And then this is from another collaboration. And it's just a tag. I used some modeling paste and some paints, put a little bit of lace on here. I have the little paper clip holding it on. And this one, I just made this little tag and I put it in here. This is also from the napkin collection or collaboration that we have going on right now, actually. And I had made this huge tag. It's huge, a long time ago, and this is just perfect. And she knows that, you know, I have strong faith. You know, I believe in Jesus Christ, that he died for me and that he rose again and now sits at the right hand of the Father. I believe that. So she knows that, and I believe she believes it as well. But so this is you know, a song page, you know, that talks about, you know, we praise thee, O God, and it goes on and on. So that would be the reminder to her, just of a big part of who I am, right? So down here is some fabric, and I just have this in here along with another little piece of a digital and more of the paper that looks like a pattern, another little cluster there. And these were pre-made clusters. So again, I've been saying this, but it's gonna be time to make clusters again soon. I'm thinking when the weather gets nicer out, it might be a good time to do some nice, you know, spring and summer type clusters. And here's another tag she can write on. And over here, this was also a cluster, but I put it onto a doily, onto this page. And then this was a big tag that I recently made. This was a lot of fun. I love this tag. It's huge. It has a piece of the wallpaper behind it from her mother. And I like that this flower and that flower look very similar. I like that. And I didn't even plan it. And it just kind of came out that way. Over here, another tag with, you know, the laces. And this is actually wallpaper as well. There's some lace here. I had made this pocket months ago. So this was really good, as you can tell, that also to do a journal like this, because I was able to use a lot from my stash, right? And here's actually another tag that Joanne had made. Another little cluster I had made a while back. Here is a cluster that Joanne made, and I have a piece of the wallpaper behind it and just tucked in. Actually, there's 2 cards in here for her to write on, if she does write on it. And here's another cluster that I made that I used on here. And then this is the last page. This is it. Yep. And that's back. So that is the envelope journal. Done. I am done with it. At this point, now that I did this video, I will go find a pretty gift bag and yeah, and I'll get it all ready for the next time I see her. And yeah, and I think she's going to really love it. And I think that I think it's something that will just make her happy and give her a lot of memories. I do. So thank you so much for watching this flip through and for requesting to see it. And yeah, thank you so much. All right, I'll see you guys, well, you know, tomorrow for another video. All right, because I'm thinking about starting a new journal, and yeah, so I might start a sneak peek, I would be using this scrapbook paper from Fun Stamper's Journey, which is, that's got to be, I don't know, how many years old? 7 years old? I don't know. 6 years? I don't know. 8 years? I don't know. It's old. When they first really started becoming popular is when I purchased that. But anyway, so I do think I'm going to start another journal. And of course, I will do videos on it. So thank you again. All right. God bless. Bye-bye.